Screenwriters, hi, Dave Stem from the Writer's Forge. This week I published a TikTok called Fuck Structure, and today on Reddit reminds me exactly why I did that. This writer's wondering about the difference between a good script and holy shit script. They've written 5 to 6 scripts by most professional measures are good, solid premises, proper structure, major beats, functioning arts, theme, momentum. They get this is well written, but they lack the holy shit aspect that causes the script to be passed along. Look at this. Let's go down. Starting to feel like the gap is feeling bigger than any formatting issue. I'm starting to believe there are real separations between scripts that are professionally competent and scripts that create urgency, danger, inevitability, and obsession. I'm not convinced that the second category is just more polished. It feels like an entirely different gear. Oh my God. Young Padawan, you are wandering in the right direction. Just keep going. The problem that this young writer is having, and most young writers out there are having, is that they have been fooled by a bunch of technocrats who've never actually written for a living into thinking about what a script is. A script is not a bunch of arcs and themes and all of that. Those things emerge from compelling characters that have visceral stories that tear your fucking heart out. They are not the things that dictate what those characters do. Way too many writers, way too many teachers are teaching a process of writing which is basically moving your characters around on a chessboard and expecting some sort of satisfactory result. That gets something that is professionally competent, but nobody gives a fuck about. And that's why I created the Writer's Forge, a very supportive community on School. Hi, I'm Dave Stem, writer of Shrek 2, Jimmy Neutron, Are We There Yet?, Rugrats, Smurfs, Disenchanted, and I know all about this journey because it's what my career has been based on, creating great, compelling characters that audiences love and that studios need. Studios need that because that is the lifeblood of everything they produce. If you don't care about the characters, nothing matters. Plot doesn't matter. Special effects doesn't matter. The actors don't matter. You have to have characters that are relatable to the audience in a very primal, visceral way. And these should be characters that make you feel. You feel alive. You feel scared when you write them. You feel emotional. If you don't have intense emotions when you're writing your characters, look, you're going to write things like they have solid premises, proper structure, major beats, functioning arcs. None of that is about the fucking characters on the page. Listen, come to the Writer's Forge. I'm Dave Stem. We're building something special there. I've got something called the 10 Rules for a Writing Life that are absolutely going to address this, what it means to wander in the wilderness as a writer, and why I live by the phrase, I don't know where I'm going, but I know I have to get lost in order to get there. If you're not willing to get lost, you're not going anywhere interesting. So come to the Writer's Forge, and let's get lost together and find our voices and create something special. Listen, comment below, DM, say I'm in, say, hey, I want to be in. Whatever it is you want to say. Say something in the comments. I'll make sure you get a link. Sometimes people have trouble clicking on the link in TikTok. Let me know. I'm here to help you. Dave Stem at the Writer's Forge. Let's get to work.